Welcome all you plus 2 comedy modifiers back to Return to the Obra Dinn. I accidentally deleted the video that has the opening and the exit of these videos, so I have to record new ones. So that's why you're getting a different intro. You'll never see this one again. We go back to my live stream already in progress.
See him, I didn't look at the face.
Hello.
Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senor Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things. What's your step? Here, let me help you.
I think Nichols is... Yeah, Nichols killed him. He's trying to be secretive about something. So Nichols is up to some shit.
Yeah, we did. I don't like you. I don't like you.
Norm Nichols, you're up to some garbage.
Oh.
I don't know if we've met this man yet.
No, I don't think so.
Probably because he's dead.
Oh, so this is him getting framed.
No. Yeah, he's knocked out. Okay, yeah, that's the shell.
That's the shell. So, if nothing else, Nichols knows about the shell. Oh yeah, we should take a look at it.
But what does he know about the shell? I think it's probably. I think that's a stabbing.
That
looks like a McStabbo.
Yeah. I can't get by him. Bendy! So in theory, we should get three more locked in right now.
We should get 3 more when you knock in that this is... I'm just going to call him Nuncio because he doesn't... I mean, I guess I'll say has violin in picture.
Nuncio.
If we did not have his name right now, I'd probably call him Walt because he looks like Walt Disney.
He does look like Walt Disney. It doesn't look like he has a bow in his hand. It looks like he's just beating a violin with a rod.
He's got a pipe. Yeah, he's got a pipe.
Poing, poing, poing. Everyone dance. Poing.
This weird Italian style of violin playing.
And the word is knifed, right? We don't use the word stabbed here.
We use the word. Yeah, there you go, knifed. Man, being able to say who killed somebody at their time of death is like makes me feel smart and powerful in these situations. Because at the beginning we're just like, he was killed by this, killed by oh.
Oh, that feels super good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of progress for one episode. We're only a couple minutes in.
Because we've been setting this all up now. Now we're just knocking them down.
Mm-hmm.
Admittedly, 2 of those were just Formosa dudes, but that's still more locking in.
Felt good. That felt really good.
This is the joy of the Obra Dinn, of just being like feeling really smart and like having to use deductive reasonings that is like not entirely mechanical, where it's like you found this piece of evidence. It's like look at the scene, bud, figure it out. Like that whole like figuring out who killed Chiotan by watching like the bullet trails. It's like you don't really do that in another scene, and nobody tells you to do that. You just kind of think about it.
Just kind of do it. So my guess is Nicholas knocked out the guard to like just rob. I don't know if he knows about the shell, but he found the shell. Like I don't know if the shell was the thing he was looking for. It could just be I assume these people are rich, so I assume treasure because there's a guard. So I'm gonna go in here and steal things. Makes a bunch of noise.
But why would this second mate, like a dude who's probably making pretty good money being here, like why would you steal something on a boat where you're stuck with everybody? Like you can't. I mean, I guess he tries to escape. Like I don't know what his aim is right now. Like is he literally just a pirate trying to abscond with treasure?
That's what I'm thinking. Like I haven't gotten any evidence. Which, I mean, it could just be that he knows about the shell and that it's powerful and all that stuff. But I haven't seen anything that would really imply that. It seems more to me like, man...
He just thinks it's special?
Man, this door always has this guard in front of it. What's in there? I'm going to find out. Clang. And he comes in. It's a glowy shell that glows even though time stopped. That's interesting. And then someone's like, "Who's there?" And he's like, "Oh crap. Everything's fine." Stab.
Yeah, like at the very least, I think he knows it's special, but I really don't think he knows what it does because they get completely eviscerated by escaping on the tiny boats.
Mm-hmm.
Like just looking at it, that it has a thing and stops time. It just sounds like it would have like a sound
Yeah.
when it was out in the open,
Yeah,
like an angelic choir.
like the suitcase in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, like that.
All right.
So at this point, what chapters are we haven't we done yet? Because this is now murder. Murder. We're not that far from home. I think we started out in Britain.
I think so. So
Yeah, there's the bitter cold.
yeah, so that we got through these guys who got sick, and then the cargo deck, which is like before anything really happens. So we've gotten through all of that. I was still looking at that book. Thank you.
Oh, we're back on the deck. Oh yeah, because you went through the door.
So we went through this. We still don't know this guy's name, but we should, apparently. It's 3 triangles, so it's very difficult. Buzzcut, we don't know. Bald Dumbo. Dumbold, excuse me. We got
Dumbold.
her, we got him. Nicholas.
Got him. Man,
Which-
this feels
which,
good. being like,
man,
yeah.
This is putting some real context in him getting shot right now.
Yeah. That's why I love like not even just that the chapters go backwards, that individually when you're inside a chapter, you usually start from the end and work your way up from there.
So then we got these 2 that we believe are drowned. We got this guy. We apparently
We don't
know,
even know how this-
nothing about how this.
We don't
man
even know how
died.
this guy died even.
That's an interesting one. We got Tao, who was crushed by the cargo. We don't know anything about him. It's going to be really hard to find more context for him. Then the soldiers showed up.
I still think we've got a lot for when everybody's chilling around at their bunks to check bunk numbers, because I think that's something we haven't fully exhausted completely naming people on.
Alright. This guy was also killed by a beast. This guy was killed by a terrible beast. Terrible beast. Yeah, we had a debate about Dumbo here.
Yeah.
Because I think he got caught by a straight bullet. So that's one we're going to have to reinvestigate.
Yeah, I definitely want to, once we've gotten all the major chapters, go through and start at... Wait.
We apparently missed whatever part 1 of the Doom was.
That's odd. I don't know how we find that now.
Yeah.
Best to look for more doors.
Yeah, I'm going to just continue.
Somebody was killed by a loose cannon on the edge.
Yeah.
Oh, we're missing more of the Doom.
Well, we're missing the conclusion because we didn't find chapter 1.
Oh, yeah.
And then
The bargain, it said we don't get until later.
yeah, the bargain's later. The escape. We don't know how
Wait,
he
doesn't
died.
Does the chapter... I mean, the escape was one of the first ones we did. We might have just been stupid.
We might have just been bad at stuff. Yeah.
We might have just not been good.
This guy was sworded.
I'd be curious to know if we know who that is now. Like, a lot of these, I'd be very curious if we knew who they were now.
Yeah.
Not who was being attacked, but who their attacker was.
Oh, right. Then again, I think it was this guy. That was the attacker. It's Sippy. We never got his name.
So that is Sippy.
We still don't know Mr. Conductor's name.
Though I feel like he's the gunner's assistant with a hat like that and saying he's right next to Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
That's Les Mis, I think. I don't think we've named
I mean,
him.
I think we only have so many captains left. Like,
Well, we have the amount of... We've only named... We named more. We named 2. One is William. First mate. William.
Mm-hmm. And then we think these 2 just left. Oh, this is the doctor. We don't even know what happened to him. And then, oh my god, so...
We should find those missing parts of the Doom. I thought they tell you where you can find them. Did it not have that marker on the empty chapter page? Did we just, like, stop during, like, because it was the end of the episode and then forgot to go look into it?
Maybe. Let's go to the Doom. This is not the part I wanted.
Not like this.
No, not like this.
So yeah, weird. It's just...
So there's the location.
Would we have to go
of the
back to
corpse.
Edward Spratt getting crushed and see...
I mean...
Could there be somebody there?
Yeah, and maybe we just need to go back to the gun deck and hope.
Yeah, let's go back to poop zone. Like when you start on this boat, it's like a weird ghost thing. It's eerily quiet, and then as it goes on, you're just more and more terrible bodies laid all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's just really gross and upsetting.
It's really awkward now because I was like, man, we're doing really good. Oh, we've done everything. We probably should have gotten way more.
No, we're moving at the, because you're not going to get it all the first time you walk through it, and every time you come back to it, you become more powerful.
So that's the poop. That's Mr. Poop
Yeah,
Man.
no, go to him. Go into him.
Good
Time
point.
zone into him.
Okay.
I think because it doesn't tell you a location, that means it's not from a spot on the boat. Like, I think we can get part 1 from somewhere here, I think.
Listen to him poop again.
Is there anybody else in this scene? I guess they would still be alive. Don't know who that is. Can't open doors. We're a super ghost. Oh, see if anybody's in there. Oh, wait. Oh, this isn't really like a bunks. No, there could be people in their bunks.
Who you are? Yeah, there's people in the bunks, but I can't like zoom on them.
I think that's Les Mis and Valjean.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's not Les Mis and Valjean. That's Can you look at the captain-y guy again?
Sure.
Or the maid? He's to the left or to the right of the captain? He's to the left of the captain. That is someone who we've determined is young Nick. Why would we name him young Nick?
Oh, because he looks like a young Santa Claus.
Oh, yes. And that's why his assistant is named Nick's Elf.
Nick's elf, yes.
Looks like Santa.
So,
Does this mean they're sleeping? So these just mean they're sleeping somewhere. Unless there's like another area of the boat we can access that we just haven't done that yet. Like, I don't know how else we would not to get to chapter 1 but from here. Or to part 1.
I might just find the body. Because, like, if, like, Bendy would have done it for us, or the Agatha Christie ghost, or however you want to call it.
Because the door was always there. Because it's not on the boat, because the book would tell us that.
And we never saw this scene. Like, you would assume...
No, I don't think that's a scene we're going to see.
Well, I assume if we see him draw this one, why wouldn't we see him draw this one? Well, I guess nobody died.
Nobody died. Yeah, it's got to be, unless it's somehow from the chapter before, or just later in this part you can find a body hidden somewhere you wouldn't expect.
Now, I think what we could do... Alright, so there's that guy, like...
Can you go up or down from here? Are those closed? Ooh,
Up.
wait, who's got that sword? Also, we can go up.
What sword are you
Turn to your left, there was a sword hanging.
Oh, interesting. That's number 36. So whoever number 36 is.
Wait, somebody else has a sword on the other hammock too. It looks like. Or maybe I'm just seeing. I think I'm seeing things.
But like,
I think it was just the way that the hangy bits looked.
I think what we could assume, because some of these I think are empty, but like this one's full.
Yeah.
But like we can't like zoom in.
I feel like once we know who those people are, we can start going like, hey, we've ID'd these people. This is one of the guys we know is here. Their name, we know name-wise they're present because they're sleeping in their bed. And the book tells us they're present, ergo, it's this person.
Well, we could go through the picture and be like, who's not here for me to zoom in on? Those three are right here. And we know that they are 43, 44, and 45.
Is nobody asleep elsewhere?
So just for like, this is the Doom, right? Okay.
This is the Doom Part 2.
So
this is the Doom Eternal.
So like, for example, I don't see this guy anywhere.
No, he's almost assuredly one of the people asleep in the beds.
So we would imagine that he is either...
Or are those three beds the only ones that are present?
I mean,
are there not more beds on this floor that people are asleep in?
There are other beds. I think they are empty.
This is the one with the sword.
There's 45.
Yeah. I think
There's
this is a thing to
56,
do later when we've already ID'd more of them. Right now, I think we just need to find a body. Don't leave. Why would you leave? We have to find a body.
Because there's no body there, because Bendy would have told us. Like, the watch would have shaken.
Then how do we get this thing?
The body's got to be at this point, somewhere.
But it isn't. The book tells us when it is, doesn't it?
The book doesn't tell us the locate of bodies we have not found.
The door locked?
That door is locked for some reason.
But it's open in Sprat's ghost memory. Oh, also we could just walk over there. Door's just busted.
Alright, well. Because we found this body in, like, we're currently in reality, and we found that body.
Correct.
So we need to find
think
this
that
body.
Just means there's another body on this floor?
Yeah, because, like, those are all, like, they all have that weird design that means that, like, they were placed there based on my actions. But, like, for this stuff to happen, like, the watch forces you to do it. Like, you cannot miss a body in someone else's dream.
But what if there's just the mechanic that some of them you had to find the body and Bendy doesn't show you?
That has never happened, though.
Because we started at... Because what? Is Pooping Guy a one-off? Because he doesn't move, like... Because we found the rest of the Doom elsewhere, didn't we?
We found the Pooping Guy because this door opened.
Yeah.
And then we came in here. This door opened because the watch did it.
I'm saying he's not a standard because usually when we find dead bits in the actual zone before they are ghosted in, usually we start at the end of the chapter and move our way backwards, but that wasn't the case with Pooping Guy because he was part 2. What if his is different?
So, okay, so I'll go back in here.
I'm saying I think there's someone we haven't looked at that will lead us to part 1.
So you think there's something in this memory?
I think so, because it's the closest to part 1 we can get.
But if there's a body in here, the watch would vibrate, and it would, like, when I hit the click button, everything would go black, and then it would, like, illuminate like it did in every other time. The only clue that we have, really, based on this, is the death has to take place before this.
Correct.
So perhaps it's above me?
Can you? Isn't
Or
the top deck
below
open?
me?
Can you go to the top deck?
Not from here.
I could have sworn I saw it was open, but maybe I didn't see it correctly.
Maybe I'm an idiot.
Mostly I just want to look around and be, like, assured. Okay, who's behind us? Is anybody up top?
What do you guys do?
Well, I guess now that I think about it, to your point, oh, it's that
Oh,
guy.
that's that guy. It's
PJ. We know he lived. Actually, I don't know if he lives through all this. There's
The Nicholas.
wait, no, that's Les Mis, and this is, I'm assuming, Valjean.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Out into the darkness.
But like,
Yeah, I guess if you found a body here, how would you do something? So I don't know.
so I'm trying to think like, if someone dies before this, where would it take place based on where there is a problem?
What's
Which
chapter?
is here.
If the Doom is chapter 7, what's chapter 6?
The Doom is, I believe, chapter 8. Chapter
Okay, then
7
what's
is
chapter 7?
chapter 7 is the
Unholy.
one we don't get. That's the bargain.
No, the bargain's later.
Okay. Where? Book.
Open the book. we have a way to answer this question. Yeah, the Doom is 7. Soldiers of the Sea. Isn't that Crab Attack?
So the crab attack is before the Kraken. Okay.
Correct.
All right. All right. So maybe it's lower. Like maybe it's because it's reaching up. Maybe it reaches someone lower first.
Or just somebody happens to be dead nearby that's unrelated. Like, we've had that. It's like, this person died by regular means, but their dead body happens to be here, so you get to ghost powers through them.
I'm starting to think we go down a deck and look. All right,
Also, one of the beds looked like it had, like, an extra blanket on top of it. That looked very... I guess maybe all of them do.
these guys are all just being snuggly in bed.
And you can zoom in on them, and it doesn't work.
It does not work. I can look at their shoes, but they're asleep and thus not present.
The little death.
Their consciousness is not there.
So, yeah, I don't know how to find that, then.
Nor do I. My thought process would be, let's go down.
But how would the Kraken get to them lower?
Because it's reaching up from the sea, I was hoping there'd be like a door here. But there is not.
Noah, what kind of boat has a door at the bottom? It's
Just
a boat.
like just an opening of some sort.
Okay, like a
Like a
window.
porthole or a window. But like, am I underwater at this point?
Tentacle waving through a window.
Because wait,
Yeah, we've been out there. That's the crabs.
wait.
What are those? Have we opened those doors yet? Oh my gosh, that guy's having a bad time down those steps. I feel like we should just check inside doors then. Anybody seen a dead body?
Anybody want to see a dead body? I know I do. Oh, is it this chair?
The chair fell over.
Just trying different doors with my robot hand.
Trying different doors with my robot hand. It's on the ground there. A bucket!
Pee bucket.
Pee bucket!
You shouldn't read
I
on
do
a
feel like
boat.
this is the dock. You shouldn't read on a boat?
No, it'll make you seasick.
Oh, I mean, that's if you're somebody who gets seasick. I also saw a thing.
All right.
I think it's just the way the shadows work.
Yeah, so this is Dumbo. He's dead here.
This is from Crab Attack. This is from Crab Battle.
But is
Don't
this
know what that is.
Oh, that might just be shadow from this window. Okay. Alright, well then... I don't know. Is there another way around? Like, is there a this way?
Are there
is a
any
this
other
way.
doors that we... Oh, have we been over this way?
I don't think we have. There's a whole area
It's
over
the
here.
Carpenter Zone. Oh, it's okay. We've maybe been here via door.
This is I don't remember any of this.
Well, this must be next time we go here. We see somebody here. They're the carpenter and/or the carpenter's mate. What's through that door?
This one?
Yeah. Ooh,
Window.
gun zone.
All the weapons. Can I open the cabinets? No.
No. Peek your eyes. Oh, go inside.
There's lots of like little
Gunpowder?
things to pull, but it's a weird area.
It's neat. But yeah, nothing seems to be here.
Alright, so I think we might have been so obsessed with crabs we didn't try all the doors.
Crabs and Kraken. Things to be admittedly obsessed with at the time. Why is that like that, or is that just the lighting?
Oh, because this opened. Because
Okay.
of our actions.
Is that blood splatter on the ceiling?
Perhaps.
And crab battle was freaking gnarly. But to your instantly to your right. Have we gotten that already?
I don't know.
Let's
Yes.
find out, and then also we have to call it soon because we're out of time.
Oh, we are out of time, aren't we?
Yeah, unholy. Yeah, we've done unholy captives.
Keep pressure here.
This is like the weird murder that we're all questioning stuff from.
Yep.
20 years, you would have never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those are guilty beasts.
I don't feel like listening to this man die. I want to get out of here. Ah,
The door should be somewhere, should it not? There it is. Escape.
there's like a terrible accordion playing that whole time. Alright, so... Are we in the lowest part of the ship? It's locked.
Oh.
Interesting.
I don't think I saw another set of stairs down, but maybe.
Crap,
The
that
guy that got
happened.
crushed.
Yeah.
And then in that one of those back rooms is the guy that was in the barrel.
Oh, right. The guy in the barrel's right here.
Man in barrel and man crushed by barrel.
So this is the I thought this was the room with the Formosas we're guarding.
Yo, it is, isn't it?
There's the crab again.
It was just a little storage room, right? And to the left was the chest, but it wouldn't be there because it was taken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is it.
Interesting. So yeah, all right. So this is where the stabbing took place. Okay, all right. I'm getting some nice context.
We're putting it together.
But yeah, for the most part, don't know where this last body is. So
I would say next time let's just start like with one of the later chapters that we started the game with and go through it a second time in part order instead of backwards with all of our new knowledge and
But,
understanding.
I mean,
and
do you
see
want to
what we can
just
start-
next time go like from the beginning of the book and just do everything in order?
I don't know how much some of that would help us, but like before things start popping off, but if that's what you think, we can do that.
All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess
I'd want to go
guy
back to
being
the spot that
crushed.
we knew like before, like that's why I think it's like start at like Soldiers of the Sea or Unholy Captives and move our way forward from there, because that's where we like knew nothing. And
I'm
start
a little
knowing something.
concerned by this now.
I think that's when they're trying to escape via the boats. I think.
Oh, I'm assuming that's the shell now.
Oh.
That
Why
might
would it
be
be
the
so close?
location of the shell, which does seem like I don't remember that being as close. I wouldn't be surprised if, as I'm solving stuff, a mermaid is bringing that closer
It's
and
getting
closer.
closer and or brighter.
Yeah. Why wouldn't that happen in this game? That makes
Sure.
sense. And then it becomes an action game.
Gosh, could you imagine taking in visual information quickly and detailed enough to do anything quickly in this game?
I love the idea of this ending with me being on the boat surrounded by mermaids and they
It just
just put a
becomes
gun
Hotline
in my
Miami.
hand. It's like, oh god.
It becomes Doom.
So, Kermit, where can people find you?
People can find me on my friend's anime podcast, That Time I Got Reincarnated in the Same World that is an anime podcaster. I believe tomorrow we're recording our second now annual review stravaganza, where we all bring in something we've been watching or reading that we enjoy to share with everybody.
Ooh.
It should be a good time, so go check that out, or any of our other episodes that we've put up.
That sounds good.
And Noah, where can people find you besides right here on Plus 2 Comedy on Twitch?
Well,
and
you
or Plus 2 Comedy Gaming, or Plus 2 Gaming on YouTube. Did I get that right?
Yeah, plus 2 Comedy Gaming on YouTube. I usually throw in a bonus plug when I'm with you, so what will be my bonus plug this week? You know what? Come see me at High Note Humor in Haddonfield, New Jersey. I do a weekly open mic every Wednesday. You can sign up at 7. The show's at 8. Come to the Tap Room Bar and Grill. That's where I'm going after this. Also, be sure to follow me here on Twitch. I stream every weekday, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. And of course, you can subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Game to catch up on all my past live streams. And I will see you next time. Boop!